So this has kind of changed since the last time I was here. You could turn right before, and now you can no longer turn right. So let's see, going off road. Woohoo! Please park responsibly. Oh my god, that's a pothole and a half. Did not see that there. Ah, exit over here. Cool, cool. I am so lost. Whee! Aha! That was a wee adventure to start off. So I thought today I would get myself a wee bit lost. I usually use Google Maps when I go down this end, because I don't really go down this end. But today we're just kind of freeballing it. So all I know is it's towards Straven, and then there's a right turn somewhere. We're good here. Cool. Hopefully we are recording well and you can hear me quite good. Made a mistake last time. Basically what had happened was I'd pressed record, but for some reason it cancelled the record and lost all the footage. Well, the footage never existed, but yeah, lesson learned. It's got a little red light on it though, so says it's recording, I'll believe it. I changed a couple of little settings around as well, as I'm sure if you've seen the first video you would have noticed that there was big massive black bars. Sorry about that. Obviously, as I said, it was the first time I'd ever recorded for YouTube, and on TikTok and Instagram it's fine to record in linear, but you need to put it to widescreen for YouTube, which I did not know. But yeah, so today we're going to take a wee trip into the countryside because it is currently rush hour. I've just finished work, thought I'd nip out for a wee bikey ride and go to the countryside where it's a wee bit quieter. At least that's the idea. Ah, I can see the lane up there, or the road more like. This is nice. It is a wee bit windy today. It didn't look too windy as I was like considering going out or not, but now it's I can feel it kind of affecting the bike. Oh, got the sniffles as well today. Sorry about that. Here we go. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Oh, I'm getting followed. There's another biker behind me. I don't like being followed. The whole intention of coming here was to have like nobody around me, and now I got a fellow biker around me. I'm like, oh man. One of the best things about biking is just the freedom. It's wonderful because you don't really feel at one with the road when you're in a car quite like you do in a bike. And if you've never ridden a bike before, there's nothing else quite like it. This is slady bike territory, this. But I must say, see now that the weather's getting a bit better, I think for sure, whoa, for sure I'm going to be out on the bike a lot more. It's just so enjoyable. You come out, you see the country roads, it's just so much better than being in a car or sitting in a house. This is proper. adventure riding on a VFR. Ugh. Ugh. Yucky, yucky. I'm actually meeting up with my friend after this, the one that gave me the first ever GoPro. When I decided to start kind of recording rides, when I've seen a lot more whoa, sorry about this. I'm trying to focus both on talking to you and the road here, because the road is quite gnarly. So when I first got into the world of biking, obviously you have to take your CBT first. So when I took my CBT, it was a pretty much a day like this, grey but dry roads. At least it was dry until we went out and did the road run. I think I've taken a wrong turn in here. I remember a longer route. We'll go in here. I took an incorrect turning. I took the way that I know the way to, like back to home, which is not what I want to go right now. Oh my god, the stones here. I suppose that's one of the craziest things about switching from a 125 into an 800. It's just the weight difference, honestly. It is night and day. You don't really appreciate the weight until you switch over. If you go from riding from a CBT and you don't buy your 125 and you just go, yeah, we're clear, and you just go straight into DAS, that's DAS, then, oh, put my visor down, and you go straight into DAS, you'll never really understand the change in power, because it can be quite scary. If you're going from, you know, the bikes that we start on in the UK, which is 125, limited to like 15 horsepower, I believe. We're turning right in here. In my opinion, the way that it's structured is just incorrect for motorbikes. Because even if you're 40 years old, and you need to be careful here, blind corners, the car's just going to fly around. Even if you're 40 years old and you take your CBT, that's you're on a 125, you're limited to the same amount of power as an 18-year-old can get, which I just don't understand that. It doesn't make any sense. You know, it makes a lot more sense for it to be, if they want to keep the whole staggered thing, let someone who's over the age of you know, 21, 24 to ride at least a 250. Like, most 40-year-olds are not, you know, 10 stone soaking wet. Most 40-year-olds have got a wee bit of weight on them. Apologies, but you know, it's just true. Let them ride at least a 250. No one's going to really kill themselves on a 250 with the speeds you can reach on that thing. It's not really, you know, it's not a powerful bike. It's a bit silly to be stuck in a 125. Now, the way the Americans do it, I don't quite agree with that. Where you can, you know, I believe it's just you pass your motorcycle safety course and then you just straight onto a litre bike. That is ridiculous in my mind. To like have a look at some of the people, some of the riders that I've seen on Instagram, and seeing how poorly they ride, it is shocking to me that they're allowed to go out on the roads on a powerful bike. But I remember the difference between a 125 and an 800, or like my VFR 800. It was before, you know, I would jump from, say, entering a roundabout, you know, from first gear, you fly it immediately into second gear, because first gear is really just to get it moving. I am sure I've just went the wrong way. I think I was meant to go left there. Because this bike's so old, the suspension's a wee bit kind of worn in, so it goes over a pebble and you're like, oh, doya doya, you know, like, you really feel it. The last summer I took this route and it was really nice. You didn't have any of this, none of this, like, it was completely dry. You still had the gravel and you still had all the cow and horse muck on the roads, but it was all dried up. which was a perfect way of, like, you know, it was a perfect situation for me. Oh, I remember this tight corner, and then there's a bridge down there, I believe. Yeah, I'm right. See, I've only went on this road once, I already remember it. Look at me, I'm a genius. Ride the clutch. This is a place like a wee squirrel or something ran out in front of me. This is a nice house. Oh, that's a nice house. I wouldn't mind that. See, I would take one of those cottages over one of the new builds any day of the week. Just out in the middle of nowhere, country roads, take me home. So yeah, I think it was a nice wee chat today. I'll finish up here. Next video will probably be out in a couple of days, just whenever I finish editing it. But it's been lovely talking to you. Thank you very much for the response. If you've been on this long and just listened to me rambling, thank you very much for listening to me. I seen the previous video got like 7 likes, and it really meant a lot to me. Thank you very much for liking the video. It meant a lot. There's plenty more to come, especially now that winter is gone. We're in spring and summer is coming soon. So yeah, thank you very much everyone, ride safe and see you later.